From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas's offense will start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that ball, man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Now improvising. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it behind the line. It's crossed. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yard you can and help out the offense. The Trojans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They really keep their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that the league. These guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Morris. Coming after it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on the 3rd, and I'm saying the 4th down.
Oh, this is a bad, bad shame. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Going to take a shot. And he made the grab with enough for the 1st down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down.
To kick it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. third and long. Try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's crossed. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Fires to the middle. Fires it incomplete. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long. I got to get the guy on the ground and rally the football. Nice job by the defense.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Makes his connection. And now on second down for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up the field. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Line getting set on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Quickly complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the wall at the 35. They'll go back to the ground. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are trending, and they have a first down. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow along the line that makes those holes and just gives you a clear in all the way to the end zone. What a good job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marked 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop on the 19. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Morris. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Comes out throwing on first down. This time it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short on first down. Tempo and overdrive.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it. Advance and get what he can get.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And the Trojans get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7, Troy, 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. And they swarm him under. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. He's going up top. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Troy! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Needed just a little more.
The 29. Your Texas marking down to 29.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything in hand.
He's got it inside the 25. And they pick up better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can coach it in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Northern Illinois endured a hostile crowd and a challenge that always comes with playing away from Husky Stadium. And the Huskies came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standards, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll give it to the back. Twist his way through. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quickly to the tight end. Runs through a tackle.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field very low. Give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the Trojans will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Trojans will hustle to the line. He'll run it again. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And stick him to the run. I'll tell you what, those are teams that are really good. They're really stubborn. And they continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will send off the punt unit. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Texas offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Line gets set. First down. He's going to pass.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been put out throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the ground.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Morris. He's got his man. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. Dances away to buy time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Trojans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll come out throwing on first down. He makes the catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It's a really nice looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to him?
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect cover.
Got some room under the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the two after they play out top. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
One of the areas they really focused on was receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots, and we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting the guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them on top, 21-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it's touchdown. Pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the returner will be brought down. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going up top on first down. Finds his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. Fires a ball, and now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pitch. The offense set for a first down play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Swings it out to his running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Caught over the middle, it's Cole. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't bring it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the game.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Dialing up a second down pass play. He got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot and get it down to the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Texas, 21. Troy, 14.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. It's Morris. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Texas.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They made third down offensive key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play. He probably want to get more yards, but you can tell that was super close or seriously busted loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more, but just, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Got his man on the right. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. He finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back ladder down. Get a little bit more from it.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are. Just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Pulls and fired complete. He is going nowhere. Stop it at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After misfiring, it's second down. It's a draw. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Then showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Trojan! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
I'll tell you what, this offense is featuring. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a start. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Gets it out fast. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down.
And a great job on the QB. Find the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there pushes 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wide out in motion. They're going to throw it again. Using his legs to buy some time. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go straight.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Working that left side now. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Good tempo here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the airplane. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. On the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Trojans are flying down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D quarterback.
Intercepted. Got some room to run. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. He thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might be stepping out of wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to FIU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know that.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on for us. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Lowers those pads. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th-quarter finish. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Stops after making the catch. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the air, it's Morris. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts it down. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Trojans will run it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop in return at about the 28-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that you want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play with himself.
On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. The Longhorns pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you make the lead late in a game like this, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense has been doing.
Also close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands for the closing complete. Third down play from the gun. Moving away from pressure. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
It's just so hard defensively to take your eye off this guy, especially on third down. You've got to know that at any given moment, he can take off on you. They've got to do a better job on the back end, keeping their focus on him. He's the one with the football. They've got to be able to react, or else they're going to get gashed like they did right there.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's run out of bounds, but not before taking a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stands, working into the second level. Hats on, hats free.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead of 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. That last one looked like a backdoor back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward. And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some bigger hits.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the ball. Give them the underneath stuff. And get when they travel the football down the field, just can't get up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Back to pass, it's Morris. He'll throw it. Into the house. Touchdown, Troy! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap. And this offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Maybe this sophomore has an arm.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the Longhorns in the hurry-up.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see this north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player. And that's why this offense runs good.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing in 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Just destroying his way through the field. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They want that clock to run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And the timing just a hair off. Here comes the crowd trying to make it tough on third and long. To throw, it's Morris. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They want to just keep throwing. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He's looking to throw it. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! The lead grows, you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defense? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on the defense needs to offense. Go Mason blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to FIU. Just another week in college football. We've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Back to pass, it's Morris. Pocket starts to collapse. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense. Keep on the back of the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And And this is why you put your hands deep in the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your run on the ground. And most of the time when you do